Hello to my wonderful Aquariuses. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everyone's doing well today. It's November. I'm a little late with the readings, but I'm going to start, okay, with my November 2018 reading for the wonderful sign of Aquarius. The first card I have here is an oracle card from Gateway Oracles, and it's opening to love. This could mean you're opening to an old love, opening to new love, or whatever have you. But it's really important to open your heart, especially with being an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius myself, so I know that a lot of us are very closed off, especially when it comes to opening to new love. And I think this is foreshadowing to 2019, because I know that 2017 was all about staying on the roller coaster. 2018 was all about finding balance. And I think 2019, for a lot of Aquarians, I think 2019 is going to bring the promise of love, or how you look at relationships. Now, why am I talking about 2019 in November? Well, we have November, then we have December, then 2019 is right around the corner. So to kick off, to end the second last month of this year, we're going to do this reading. So, listen, I'm feeling, my guides are telling me I'm not the only Aquarius here, but I know that Aquarians, especially when I meditate on you guys, and when I think of other Aquarians out there, I know that there are a lot of Aquarians that they go through a lot, and it's hard being one of the signs where you're the most friendliest sign, you're the most loving, you are the sign of friendship, but nobody gets you. And it's hard because when nobody gets you, you get yourself, but everybody doubts you. And nobody gives you that benefit of the doubt. So you get people who use you, you get people who abuse you, you get people who treat you really, really badly, but you guys still are around. And it's funny because you guys are not around because you like the pain. You are around because you love the person. Thing is, some people, they just don't see it that way. But again, I can't sit here and tell an Aquarius how to see things, because they're going to tell me exactly what I would tell people. Fuck off. You don't know my life. Well, nobody knows your life, Aquarius, but you. But I think for the month of November, I think we should get outside of ourselves. I think we should get outside of this whole Aquarian energy where we need to trap ourselves, we need to do what we need to do, we need to be with this person, we need to be with that person. Get out of that routine, open to love, open to new love, new horizons. Because a lot of us feel stuck. Well, it's funny I say a lot of us feel stuck, but in the bottom of the deck, I've got the Chariot, so maybe a lot of us are sick and tired of feeling stuck. Maybe a lot of us are sick and tired of going through that same routine over and over again. You know what kind of routine I'm talking about. When you give and give and give, and there's nothing that is being returned. It is all being taken, taken, taken. You know, unrequited love. Does that ring a bell for anybody? Okay. Well, I think the shadow energy, I think really the overlying theme in November is to move forward. Yeah, I'm feeling it. You're going to get people, you're going to get, especially with Venus in retrograde, I can't believe I'm saying this, you're going to get people who are going to come back from the past. Either you bring them back or they come back. And it's funny because even if you do bring them back, even if you do, they wanted to come back, but they manipulated you in some way. And it's funny because for many of you, I hear, but I know this is going to work. I know this is going to work. But have you ever tried moving forward? Knowing that it's going to work, giving that space, opening yourself to new love, but yet move forward. You can still see this individual, you can still see this friend, you can still see the old coworker, but without those chains, without those horrible things that Aquariuses can do to really debilitate a person. And I know, because as I said before, I'm an Aquarius too. It's up to you if you want to take it. If you want to take the risk, if you want to be open to new possibilities, and make yourself available for others. Because this is what I'm feeling, Aquarians. You're in this conservative mind frame. And I know that as an Aquarian myself, I am fucking a radical. There is no way that I'm conservative. I don't believe in conservative bullshit. I am as liberal as it is. I'm all about freedom. And I know many of you are like that too. But we become conservative because some of us tell ourselves, okay, well, you know what? I think I'm going to just stick with one person. And if that person doesn't want to be with me, then that's okay. I'll just wait until I find somebody. And then we just don't do anything about it. We sulk about it. We think about it. It plays in our head over and over and over and over and over again. And it just plays in our head. And it's like we have created a jail cell of these thoughts, this plethora of thoughts that we cannot escape because we really want new opportunities, want expansion, we want all that. Here's the thing. We need to open to love. Not just the love that you're giving, but also be open to the fact that people can give. You can't just allow to give and not take. It's not how it fucking works. Because if this happens, it'll go upside down. Aquarians, you are in control of your own path. Holy shit. Sometimes it's best to move forward without having any ill feelings. You know, without making any ill sacrifices. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, this person, he did this to me, you know what? So that means that he doesn't want that, and that means that it's over. So, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore him forever. Yeah, we are good at the ignoring game. We are good at fucking blocking a bitch out, cutting a bitch out, if you know what I mean. But we don't benefit from that. Aquarians, we don't benefit from it. We are not the sign of vindictiveness, okay? We can be. And holy shit, if they test us, if they try us, okay? We are going to go ballistic. Because you don't fuck with an Aquarian, okay? You don't fuck with a hair sign. Because you're going to just get a hurricane. But if you play it cool just a little bit, if you play it cool just a little bit, you know, just a tiny little bit. And if you play it cool, and you just let it go with the flow, and allow yourself to involve yourself in circles, in new social circles, with new people, maybe if you take that little step, you might do good for your soul. And as I just cut it off, you know, I see the Wheel of Fortune. Let's get into this, Aquarians. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know what got into me. I just went on a tangent here. Alrighty, let's start it off. Okay, so We start off with the Hanged Man. So you are waiting for something. Okay, beautiful. Alrighty. Okay. A lot of you are waiting for an opportunity to come. And a lot of you may not understand that you waiting for this opportunity to come is blocking yourself from finding what it is you need to find, and you know the answer. Because you waiting for this opportunity to come, you create this towering effect. You create this stumbling of foundation. A change for good and a change for bad. But for me, the way I see it is you're waiting for something to happen. And because you're waiting for this with good intentions, you're not realizing that the other person, and it could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but the other person, what you're not getting is that the other person does not feel the same, or may not be able to express or give what you are looking for, what is exactly you need, and therefore a towering moment happens where everything collapses. And you are felt and left feeling betrayed and abandoned. And I feel like this has happened before. It could be with an individual, same individual, it could be with the same individual, or it could be a different individual, but the same thing happening again. Well, I feel like this is all karmic, right? I feel like the reason you are going through this is so that you will be able to see the lessons, because the truth of the matter is you are the magician. You have all the resources. You have all the tools. You can really, really, really get to where it is you need. But you are allowing this, the Hanged Man, the Tower, and the Seven of Swords to be your distraction. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe many of you are not getting to where you need to be. Maybe many of you are not getting to the magician because you're distracting yourself with love. And you see, you're distracting yourself from the prize, from what you really need. And you're looking at all the spilled cups. And for many of you, you might be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. And for many of you, you might be sad because of a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. The King of Pentacles. But it looks like someone is offering their cup to you. Looks like the King of Cups is here offering their cups to you. But the way I look at this guy, I could see him in many ways. I see him as an angel, because if you look closely, the platform he's on is water. He just comes. I see him as an angel of love. And I also see him as a protector. But you see, the King of Pentacles can be loyal. But the way I look at the King of Pentacles is that how the hell is this guy comfortable? You know, how is he comfortable? He's surrounded by these vines, by all these things, and they're all around his body. And I think he's comfortable because he's holding that cold coin, but he can't move. You know, this person can't move because he is a clear thinker only because all of his emotions are not in his head. They're all around his body, all moving through the vines, through nature. Yeah, he's practical. Yeah, he can be loyal. But he's only loyal if he takes off those vines and those chains that restrict him. And it looks like to me, many of you, you're falling in love. And what you're not realizing is that you're allowing toxicity to come in and dictate you. But you're the magician. You have the power for this. You have the ability to do whatever it is you want to do. For many of you, you might have a past love that comes back. Or someone trying to come back. For many of you, you guys think of memories. For many of you, you guys are not able to move on because of a certain situation. That is of the past from the devil, but it seems like it keeps on coming back. It keeps on playing back and forth, back and forth. Well, let's clarify this, okay? What is going on in Aquarius' present energy? What is going on in Aquarius' present energy? So in the past, there was a situation that kept you up at night, a situation that you were unable to break free, and many of you had to take a step and challenge yourself and break free from that situation. Only because knowing that if you kept on staying up at night thinking about it over and over and over again, you weren't able to break free, you wouldn't be able to get the 10 of Cups. That was in your past energy. In your present energy, there is a new love offer. To me, it's a page. So to me, it looks like the offer that is being presented to you is not something that you want. It looks like it's an offer that you need to work hard for. A lot of you are questioning, why do I have to work hard on this? Why can't it just come? For Aquarians, a lot of you know that real love is freedom. But it looks like you're working really, really, really hard for this because you really want a foundation with this person. Even though you're realizing the hard work, what this person is doing, or what you're doing when this person is around you. And you put yourself in a mental entrapment and you create things. But you have the intuition. So maybe you're listening to your intuition. Maybe your intuition is telling you, okay, you need to get out. But for many of you, you're very stuck with this. You're not sure which direction you take. And I find that many of you just don't want to go back to square one. So if not going back to square one, find balance. Yeah. Make yourself available to other people, which is exactly what I was saying before. Don't just settle for one. Don't let that person dictate you. If you want a future with this person, and this person is giving you an offer, but you have to work hard for it, maybe for some of you it means, okay, you gotta work hard, we gotta do this. I mean, however it resonates with you. But for some, I feel like there are a lot of Aquariuses who may be watching this video, and I feel like they're being used. To me, it just feels like someone is being used in this. Whether you or the other person. And someone is giving the person a fantasy that this will happen. When really, this person, whenever they get what they want, they'll get the fuck out. And isn't that sad? Isn't that sad to just give your heart to somebody over and over again? And they're not satisfied with it? I mean, listen, guys, you can give your time anytime to anybody. Your heart is special. we Aquarians are so sensitive. We are so fucking sensitive, man. We go through the same thing over and over again, the same game over and over again, the same ordeal over again and again. And we don't learn because we have so much forgiveness in our heart. We don't learn, but we burn. But the more we burn, that sounded funny, sorry guys. The more we burn, we will rise like the phoenix out of the ashes. And I know that sounds so cheesy, but just let's look at the future energies here, okay? Let's look at the future energies here. I'm going to give it one more shuffle. Future energies for Aquarius. Okay. Future energies for Aquarius. Okay, future energies for Aquarius. Future energies for Aquarius. 2, 3. Okay. The Tower. Okay. So, guys, it's inevitable. This has to happen. I feel like because the Magician being present here, many of you are manifesting something. You guys are in this mode where there are creations, there are things that you guys need to work on, but not a relationship. To me, yes, go out there, open yourself to new love, open yourself, be out there. But to me, what this is saying, because it's all clear right now, it's saying that, yeah, give this person that you're with a limited time, okay? If this person doesn't conform to your limited time, thinks that it's about your convenience, then the Tower happens, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because there is a new beginning coming. And it's something that you can't grasp yet. It's coming. And it's the end of a conclusion, guys. With this towering moment, it is setting you up to enter to a brand new world so you can finally let go. Even though it is so real and it leaves you out in the cold. And it gets you back to square one. The universe is going to make sure that if you play your cards right and you allow this to end, you will come out victorious. Open to new love. Focus on your possibilities. Now this is the time for you to get your shit together, okay? Get your fucking shit together. What is it that you want? What is it that you strive for? What are your goals? What is it that you truly need to be successful? Come out with victory so that the betrayal can be left behind. And open yourself to new love. Thank you so much, Aquarians.